Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Dragon Spartan 90 who wanted the Gundam Heavyarms in Dom Barrage colors. Strike that, reverse it. I am in the Dom Barrage, obviously, in the TV version of Gundam Heavyarms colors. Went for very, very bright. The only really even slightly muted tone on it is the feet, which show in the line art as being a little bit more of a maroon or a brick red than the bright red of the rest of the suit. The I'd say almost orangish red, in fact. So I did put a little bit of yellow or green in this case with the RGB setup into that red just to give it that tone. But I think I still managed to distinguish it from the orange, which you can see on the shoulders. So I'm pretty happy overall with how this worked. Yeah, someone is saying offense is key, and I fully agree. I just offense is key, and also I will stay on the offensive as long as you keep people from stun locking me. That is pretty much the secret sauce there. I need to be able to roam free and do damage, which is what I'm trying to do to this Zuda F in particular, I believe it is. Because, yeah, leave that thing alone and it will be heavy staggering all of us. So, yeah, it needs to die quick as I can get it dead. And got it. And I think, okay, if it is something in the Zuda family, it's probably a standard because the F-type doesn't come in until 400. And this person's running 50 points down. So, but yeah, Dom Barrage is a 400 support, and I was very lucky that there was a nice 400 desert queue up, because desert is never a bad choice for long range supports or long range raids. In that case, that Goof Custom. I mean, we have similar weapons, but I do outrange it and potentially outdamage it. Depends on who gets who first, of course. But yeah, so just waiting. Don't want to go too close because the enemies could focus me. But also, I'm a little bit too far away from most of that formation to do anything. So I walked up and punched a Goof Custom in the shield, which, not the most useful thing to do, but also a thing which actually, did keep it still long enough, I think, for a couple of my allies to get on it. Yeah, I'm going to use the chest beam, can be used while boosting. It is a one-hit stun. Cools down relatively quickly, as do the missiles, so if if you can keep something still, you can kill it with missiles if you're lucky. So I think that was an Akzaku, but regardless as to what it was, it and the pilot are both dead, sending the all clear because, well, it's all clear. So, and now there's somebody trying to just set up on that hill, somebody with a sniper rifle. I think it might be a Gym Sniper Custom or possibly the missile rack version thereof. It is... anything that sits still, I can do really good damage to. So, which is a lesson for myself generally, since I tend to get foot planty with my supports. But yeah, if anything sits still, I can throw a lot of bullets at it very quickly and do a lot of damage. Hopefully, I think number 4 has that thing at the enemy base nailed down. So I am going to fight this G-line standard here. And just generally try and support my allies to keep E, because keeping the center point is good. Just basically is good. Holding E is good. Keeping the center point is good. If you can do those things, you've got a good head start. So, yeah, trying to throw out stuns where I can, and otherwise just lay on the damage so everyone else can do what they got to do. Managed to catch that Nemo with my downswing, which is the... Dom's, double fisted smash there. Which I feel like if you, can get like dead on with the cockpit of a Medea, you should be able to destroy the base immediately. But that's, that's a little game breaky, I'm sure, but it would be just funny. But yeah, that's my first death, I believe. 3.5 minutes left. Not a bad position to be in. Yeah, so... jumping back in on the hill, because again, keeping the hill would be good. There is an Aqua Gym with the spear gun, which, yeah, I'm just going to back off, because if I back off, I can throw missiles at its face. And then I can just roll right over the pilot, and we still have E. So that is, a fairly good job in this round, as I recall, of stopping pilots. I think, if I remember correctly, there might be one later in the round that one spot where I think I've gotten all the pilots and I don't, and it's bad. But we'll see if that's this round or one that I didn't record. I don't remember, so we'll find out. Okay, let's see. Yep, there's that G-line standard armor, which is, again, just, planting feet. Not always a good idea. Throwing missiles at its face. It is dead. Somebody else sniped it while I was hopefully locking it down. And now I'm getting 2-foot planty and getting killed by the thing with the sniper rifle. Again, just, there's lessons there if I'm willing to take them. And now I'm dead, so I should have taken them. And here we go. Yep, Nemo got me. And I'm going to spawn back in shortly and hopefully do something useful. We'll see about that. But 2 minutes left, and we've got a 1,700 point lead. That's not a bad position to be in, so we'll see what we can do. Okay, 2,300 point lead. That's even better, obviously. But, okay, yep, here's that Nemo still. It stayed up close. That Gaza E is spitting fire. It's using its incendiary missiles all over the place, which, kind of a neat thing, because you don't usually get to see those get spread out quite so much. So interesting use to just kind of, suppress things, set up obstacles, basically. And yeah, G-line standard keeps trying to plant its feet for the Gatlings, but I can outrange it, I can outdamage it. It really shouldn't be worrying about those Gatlings. It has the toolkit to come in close. And, if it had tried to move in close and, stopped me and then Gatlinged me while I was down, it probably would have been better than just trying to keep fighting at range. Sometimes you don't really have a good choice, though, because you've got to get close. If you're going to take this hill, you've got to get close, and you can't be alone. The one thing in the exhibition matches I was really happy with is my choice for our desert round was Vincent Gleisner's Gelgug, and that of course has the beam rifle, which is pretty good for sniping in and of itself, and it also can turn that rifle into a cannon backpack, so when I didn't feel like I could approach, I still could keep up solid damage at range, and I think that helped a lot. And I'm now getting beat on by the G-line standard, which, again, probably just sick of me at this point, which is not to say I'm not about to kill it, because I'm pretty sure I am. Well, I missed with that, but I'm not missing with that. Yeah, it tried to plant feet and use the Gatling again, and yeah, just it's all figuring out when and where. And I was, I had a little bit of range on it, I think, and that's really what helped. So yeah, just sometimes you just don't have the right setup for the weapons you have. It happens. But I didn't actually get top anything except diversions, probably because that G-line kept staring at me. But 5 and 2 and 74,000 damage, so hope you enjoyed that, Dragon Spartan. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Dom Barrage actually takes really well to the Heavyarms colors. It's really kind of a crapshoot attaching those to various Gundams, just because finding something with the right, physical looks and the right, color layouts is difficult. But yeah, the Barrage actually has pretty good color layouts for it, oddly enough.